If there's one thing every fisherman can agree on, it's that not catching fish sucks. Some days it feels like even getting a single bite is legit impossible. But a while ago, I found this bait that crushes all species, and I simply can't gatekeep this from you guys. So that's why today I decided to expose this tiny little bait combo that legit always gets bit. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you guys are new, my name is Blake or BD Bassin, and today, yes, we are talking about one of my secret little slept on baits that I've talked about before in short form, but never had a long form breaking it down. And it involves a little combo of the Z-Man Flashback Mini as well as the 6 Sense Fishing Clobber Minnow. Now first we'll start with the Z-Man Flashback Mini. It is a little tiny bladed jig optimized for catching pretty much any species. This one in particular that I've got here is the 16th ounce model. Also comes in an 1/8 ounce. Let me just pop this baby open. Now it comes stock with this little straight tail trailer, but it really is a stiff trailer. It does not have much action to it, not much movement. And also comes with a secondary trailer for when that one either inevitably comes off, or if you want to have a little more action imparted, you got this little curly tail grub style trailer. Also has a very hard plastic. It's not gonna have as much of a curly tail grub motion as a standard one would have. That's a lot softer. And I wasn't a fan of that. I love the idea of throwing around a little BFS tiny chatterbait, because a chatterbait gets bit for bass in a full size. Why wouldn't other species as well as bass eat this thing in a little downsized profile? So I decided to swap up the trailer. And of course, I work with 6 Sense Fishing. I have a lot of their products, and a bait that I found fits this with a very good shad profile as well is this little 2-inch clobber minnow. Now it's no secret that using a smaller profile bait inevitably is gonna get more bites. And when you're BFS fishing, you're typically catching a whole bunch of species. It's usually an interesting day. You never know what you're gonna catch. And that's the beauty of doing this little combo here. I truly feel whenever I go on a new body of water or bodies of water that I've been on previously, I can legitimately catch every single species in the lake. Just a matter of changing my cadence, where I'm fishing, and so on. Now my rig job here was kind of mid, but as you can see, I'm barely even moving this thing, and you can just see how much motion that freaking trailer has. You can just see when I hold these two trailers here, look at that. Absolutely zero movement from that initial Z-Man plastic. But then you move over to this little clobber minnow, you got all of that natural free-flowing tail action. That in part with the bladed jig, as you guys know, using a straight tail trailer is a very good idea with the bladed jig. Gives it a much more natural complementary action. And I've experimented with some other plastics from 6 Sense and other companies, and I've just found the clobber minnow is a sweet profile for a shad, as well as I just absolutely love the way that little baby twerks. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. And yes, I know, if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I work with 6 Sense Fishing. However, one thing I will tell you guys, I stand on business when it comes to this. I will never, ever promote a product to you guys that I don't stand behind, that I would not fish myself, use myself in general. Whatever product I promote, it's gas. A company that's been messaging me all the time, I will put the DM right here. Not the actual text of the DM, but I'll put who they are. Guys, they message me legit every other day on Instagram. I can't do it. My integrity of showing you guys things that I truly believe in, things that I would actually go and fish with on a day-to-day fishing basis, products on that website are not it. So I'm not gonna take their money and promote absolute garbage for you guys. This is truly a little combo that I stand behind, that I fish all the time when it comes to BFS or ultralight tackle. Tiny profile with that free tail flow, the vibration of the bladed jig. It gets bit by all kinds of species, and we're gonna hop in the truck here in a minute. We're gonna take this thing to a local pond, see all the different species we can catch. It's honestly ridiculously hot in my room. I wanna take out that stink bug before he keeps crawling around and creeping me out my ceiling right now. Then we're gonna hop in the truck, go catch some fish. Let's go. Look at him, can you see him up there? The speck, it's a stink boog. We're gonna set you guys up right there. I missed! Okay, I will deal with that stink boog later. Let's go fishing. All right, guys, before we get to fishing, I need to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Brooklyn Bedding. Now, Brooklyn Bedding is a family-founded mattress company, and their goal is simple: delivering affordable, top-tier comfort by owning the entire sleep experience from design to delivery. I was able to get my hands on this king-size Sedona Elite, and let me tell you what, my fiance and I have been sleeping like actual babies. Now, getting a new bed is something that we had on our agenda because if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing that I've been talking about us moving to Wisconsin here soon. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know the exact ins and outs of the technology that makes this bed so special, so comfortable, but they're not telling me to say this. I legitimately woke up after the first night of sleeping on this with my fiance. We woke up, looked at each other and said we had the best sleep we've had in, I think, our entire lives. And once you get into a quality mattress like this Sedona Elite, you come to realize that your old mattress was probably not the best. Mine definitely sucked. It was a super old queen mattress. I don't know what brand it was. It definitely wasn't good, and probably is a part of the reason why I always have a kink in my neck. We'll see how that improves as I start to sleep on this mattress more. Only had it for about a week, but I will say I have been a lot more well rested as of late, enjoying every sleep. I've been having the windows cracked as well, because as you guys know, fall is here, those cold fall nights, getting that cold air in here, getting down to the, low 60s, upper 50 degrees in this room, combined with the most comfortable mattress I've ever been on. It's absolutely elite. Sedona Elite. Get it? And when you choose Brooklyn Bedding, alongside the factory direct quality and incredible pricing, you've got access to a 120-night sleep trial, a limited lifetime warranty, and of course, free shipping. My fiance and I are legit in love with this mattress, and I know for a fact if you guys are in the market for a new one, you will absolutely love one too. You can click on the link below on brooklynbedding.com and get 30% off your mattress if you use my code BDBassett at checkout. Like I said, I've got the Sedona Elite, but there's a ton of different models available on their website. Check them out, guys. Let's get back to the standard programming. Well, guys, as I said, you can fish this bait on BFS tackle or on ultralight spinning tackle. That's what we're doing today. We've got a 7-foot light extra fast in the all-new St. Croix GXR Light. It's their new spin-off of the GXR Bass series for multi-species pan fishing. They also got this in walleye rods. They're both pretty sweet. I fished them both. Got that with 8-pound braid, 6-pound leader, little juicy bait. Let's get to casting. Whoa, look at all the fish that just waked right here. Do you guys see that? I just turned around. It's all bass too. Dude, oh, it's all bass. Sorry, I'm keeping my voice down. What is happening? Wrapped around the tip? You can't be wrapped around the tip right now, dog. There were so many bass here. I had such a good opportunity. And I don't see them now, but that's fine. First cast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. First freaking cast, guys. Look at that. I got nipped. Cast a little further. I was literally just lobbing it in there to make sure the castability was right with my rod and reel. All these bass, and the first thing I catch on my second cast is a freaking bluegill, baby. I'm just trying to be a little quiet right now just because there's so many fish right in front of me. Look at that. First fish of the day after seeing all those bass right there is a bluegill. I'm telling you guys, this thing catches everything. Gentle release here so we don't spook all your fellow brethren. Appreciate the bite. See you later, bud.
Yeah, because I just started fishing around here again.
Oh, no kidding.
Is it constantly recording then?
This camera is right here, but essentially this camera, it loops. So it'll keep recording the last 5 minutes because when you're fishing for a super long time.
Use it for like promotional videos?
Oh, there's one. Just for mostly my own platforms. This bait?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, I'll show you. Just catching little guy right there. There's a lot bigger ones in here, but yeah, this plastic is called the 6 Sense Fishing Clobber Minnow. So that's the Clobber Minnow, and then this is the Z-Man Flashback Mini. You'll catch every species in here. That's the cool part about it. So yeah, you guys have a good one. That was so funny. A couple was just walking by. Told me he's getting into fishing around here. Man, this is a perfect little bait for him to get started. That's exactly why I made this video. For people that just want to get out, you just want to put some fish on the bank, have fun on an ultralight or BFS rod. I mean, this thing is juice, boys. This is straight Tropicana. So I've done good on multiple retrieves with this bait. Right now, I'm just doing a constant reel back to myself. However, I've had some success on a little rip pause kind of deal. Also done really good on just a super slow roll, just getting that blade kicking. But these fish are pretty active right now, so I'm kind of just getting a steady, moderate retrieve back to the bank. I was gonna say back to the boat. Oopsie daisies. But yeah, just straight retrieve back to the bank, keep my rod tip a little high. A lot of grass in this pond, so I'm kind of just staying above it, and yeah, see if we can get some bigger ones to bite. Oh, there he is. That's got, oh, that was a bluegill, 100%. Dude, the way those bluegill run is ridiculous. You can debate me in the comments. If bluegill got up to be like 10 pounds, that would be the pound for pound goat of freshwater fishing. 1000%. Oh my goodness, dude, they are just savages. I love me a bluegill. How can you not love a bluegill? Especially an artificial, bro. Bluegill's an artificial, goated. Oh. There he is. That's a bluegill for sure. Not quite a slab, but look at that. Ooh, That's a little bit of meat right there, bud. Look at that slabberoo. Not a true slab, but look at that. Engulfing. That little clobberminter. Keep that, boys. That isn't a true slab, but solid 8.5 inch gill. I told you, the average ones can get it down. They can easily get it down the gullet. Appreciate that. Eat, bud. I'll give you a nice lob back. Little bass. Ooh, not the size caliber we are targeting. Well, I mean, when you're throwing a bait this tiny, what do you expect, actually? Squeakatron. Like I said earlier, and as you guys already know, I always like to keep it a buck, and as you could tell so far, have not caught anything very good. Actually, I'm not gonna complain with some of the gills. Some of the gills were pretty damn good, but as far as bass goes, certified squeakatrons, you are gonna catch a lot of squeaks. But the point of this bait is not to catch bigs necessarily. It can be done, I have done it, but it's to catch fish. If you just wanna put fish on the bank, this little bait gets chewed. Look at all the wakes. Fish are straight up piled on these banks right now. Oh my goodness, that's a decent bass. Okay, I'm gonna set this camera down. Hold my pants down again. Gotta just push her back up, still going strong. Double digit tiny fish on this thing, still going strong. There he is. Oh, that one's got some fight in him. Very slight improvement there. Ooh. By today's standards, this is an actual slaunch donkey pig. Look at that. Still a cheat code. The point stands. It is a cheat code for catching fish. I never said you're gonna go and slay giants. I never said you're gonna go crack them like you would on a jig or something and get a big bite. We're talking catching fish. We're talking cash. Have you guys seen those? I love those. Okay, I'm gonna get them back.
Now we're talking cash here.
Bro's running. It is a gill. I was gonna say it's a gill for sure. These bassmen kind of proved me wrong. No, he took me into this grass. See, I might be boned. Oh, dude, that thing is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yes, whoa. Look at the colors on her, dude. Look at that freaking breast on her, dude. Straight orange, like that is citrus orange, bro. Oh my goodness, that's cool. That's the catch of the day, to be honest. Look at that. Usually I don't get fired up for a gill, but look at that, dude. That's one of the prettiest true bluegills I've ever caught. That is freaking sick, dude. All right, buddy, I'm a little high up here. Water shallow here, so I'm gonna give you a lob to the deeper water. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Well, unfortunately for you cornballs, I gotta go get some sushi. And fortunately for my hungry ass, I gotta go get some sushi. Like I said, guys, this thing doesn't always catch the best fish, but it does catch the most fish. Gonna put you a ton of fish on the bank or in the boat. You guys like BFS? You like ultralight? You're gonna love this bait. Check it out. See you guys in the next one. Peace.